Hello, my lovely Aries gang. I'm Bang Baby, and today we're going to be looking at what you can expect for the rest of December 2021. Okay? Please keep in mind that my messages are for those who need it most, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? So I'm going to be using 3 different decks. I'm going to be using the Rebel deck, which is going to give me 1 card for the Oracle, and let me know overall what you're going through. Then I'm going to be using the Tarot deck, Tattoo Tarot, to give me details and more explanation as to what's going on in your situation, okay? And then I'm also going to be using Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck to close out the reading and give advice, okay? So, my lovely Aries gang, I hope you are good. I hope things are well. I do want to say, if you're interested in dropping a name for the Aries group, let me know in the comments, okay? If this reading has any information that resonated with you or helped you in any way, let me know in the comments as well, okay? So let's get started. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides of love and light, IsalyC, please give me insight. Please give me 1 card for Aries, December 2021. What do they need to know? 1 card for Aries, please. Ooh, okay. Alright, so I have shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. Okay? And then forgive, let that shit go. So, some of you Aries, so I feel like, well, a character trait that you guys have overall is passion. Okay? And very like self-assured and confident. But you definitely are like a leader, and you're like one of the first, you know? But I feel like for some of you guys, especially when it comes down to your emotions, like emotions are, of course, it's a sensitive spot for anybody. But for you as Aries, it's kind of like you're quick to tell people what you feel or what you're going through. Because it's not that you don't have control over yourself. It's just that your passion really takes over you, and not in a bad way. Passion is beautiful. But I feel like sometimes, especially when it comes down to your emotions, you'll be like, well, you made me feel this way. And then honestly, because your energy, because you're so passionate, I'm pretty sure people see that you're they think you're argumentative or you're confrontational, and you're not. I feel like you're talking. Whatever areas I'm picking up on. Whenever you try to fix situations or get to the bottom of things, most people seem to label you as argumentative or confrontational. And it makes you feel like, damn, I can't say anything. I think when you're around people like that, it's because you're around the wrong people. Family, friends, and romantic connections. Okay? As long as you're taking a deep breath, as long as you're trying to keep a calm demeanor and the fact that your intentions are good, there's no reason why a conversation should escalate or become disrespectful, or people raising their voices, or condescending tones. You know what I mean? So I feel like for some of you guys, that's definitely something you're going through. But for other Aries, I feel like you guys are sitting in your past, not sitting in it, staying stuck in it, but I feel like right now this is one of the first times you're sitting down with yourself and okay, this is a lot that I'm carrying within me. Okay? Because a lot of people don't realize that emotional energy, that's what it is. Emotion is energy in motion. If you don't put that into motion, it gets stored in the body in some sort of way or another. And then sometimes it can start also manifesting into physical illnesses or physical pain or physical symptoms in other ways. All right. So I guess that's something that I'm picking up too. For some of you Aries, you guys are going through a little bit of a health issue, and maybe it was manifested due to lack of sleep, lack of eating for some of you guys, not taking care of yourself, constantly just when your feelings are hurt, fuck it, I'm gonna keep on moving, I'm gonna keep on going. That's, you know, important. It's good that you get yourself back up and moving, but at the same time, it's also very important that you process whatever you're going through too, okay? But I feel like you're also around people who make you feel guilty or shameful or like you're a burden or you're annoying, and you're not, okay? Those are just the wrong people. If people are annoyed to be in your presence, remove them, okay? If people are bothered to be around them or around you, don't be around them. The fuck? Yeah. Damn, some of you guys got your heart broken. Ooh. Sorry. This might have to do with some of you guys. This might have to do with family, long-term friends, and romantic relationships that you were in for a few years. Some of you guys, this is a romantic relationship. You guys lived with the person, were married to the person. Ooh, yeah, that heartbreak card keeps coming out. Wow, Aries, you got your heart broken, bro. That sucks. I'm sorry. It's okay. And I think that's why it's interesting that the Oracle says, let that shit go. Let the past go. Yeah, shame, anger, and guilt, those are all just bullshit. I mean, those are valid emotions. When you feel shame, you should ask yourself, why do you feel shameful? What is it about, like, around you right now that's making you feel shameful? Okay? When you feel anger, ask yourself, why are you angry? What is at the root of that anger? Okay? And get to the bottom of that. Start working on that. When it's guilt, ask yourself, why do you feel guilty? Is anybody making you feel guilty? Are they gaslighting you? Are they, like, emotionally or mentally manipulating you? Most of this work, you know, those questions are very important. Like, even how do I let go of the past? Or what am I feeling? Like, in order for you to let go of the past, you have to feel, process, acknowledge, and learn from it. You know? You can't just be like, okay, I got my heart broken. Let me do whatever and I'll get over it. No. You have to take that time to heal. For some reason, I also got this. For some of you, Aries, please be careful. Do not distract yourself with new relationships, rebounds, or one-night stands. Okay? You cannot, what is it? I heard it say, you cannot sleep, drink, get high enough, or fuck your pain away. Okay? You gotta deal with that shit. Alright? Wow, that's really interesting. That's crazy. But definitely some, like, for you, Aries, work on letting go of the past. Again, this is a lot of internal work, so you have to work with that. You know, when you get to the bottom of feeling like, or asking yourself the question, why do I feel angry? And you get to the bottom of it, that's when you start working on it, right? Like when you realize you have abandonment issues or trust issues, that's a you problem. So you, like, I mean, yeah, it came from external sources and how people treated you and external experiences, but ultimately that's for you to take care of, so you don't carry that shit into your next relationship, so you don't ruin that next relationship, right? Ooh. I also feel the need to also remind you, especially when you're healing from something, that's okay. Okay? For some, again, some of you guys are leaving a marriage after getting a divorce. Some of you guys are leaving some sort of home environment or situation. And some of you guys had a fallout with your family. I tend to keep my readings vague and general because we all go through things. And I try to keep it, and sometimes we go through similar situations in different aspects of our lives. So I definitely do try to keep it general. But overall, I feel like Aries, there's a need for you to feel your pain. Wow, I was going to say something completely different, And that came out. Yeah. Because that was the next thought that came out, that was going to come out, was that you can't run away from your pain. You have to feel that shit. Wow, that came out. Wow. Sorry. But even that shocked me. I was like, whoa, I meant to say something completely different and that came out. All right, let's get started on your reading. Sorry. Bam. Okay. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides of love and light, I ask that you please give me insight. Please give me 3 cards for my beautiful Aries, December 2021. What do the Aries need to know most? Oh, hold on. Is it that way? Okay. One more card for my beautiful Aries. One more card, please. Thank you. Okay, so big energy that I have for zodiacs that made an appearance in your reading is Pisces. Okay, so Pisces is the only zodiac sign that made an appearance on the board for your cards. But let me see what else comes up. So I have Pisces and Scorpio. One more. And Taurus. Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus. So you may be dealing with the Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus. Maybe you have Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus in your chart. Or the other person that you're dealing with has Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus in their chart. It doesn't have to be. These are just energies that showed up in your reading. But your overall energy, I feel like you're starting to take care of yourself. Okay? So, and then you're also getting yourself away from fighting. Wow, some of you guys like left a relationship where it was like one-sided and unreciprocated, unrequited love. Like it was a not even exchange of give and take. Okay, they were taking more and you were giving more. You were over giving. But I definitely do feel like for some of you Aries, it did affect you on a health basis. Maybe you guys weren't eating, sleeping, or you know, it got really bad to the point where you were always tired, always stressed out, couldn't think straight. Maybe there was a medical condition that some of you guys popped up with. But I see you're starting to take the time to take care of yourself. Okay, maybe you're drinking more tea. Maybe you're eating like more veggies and fruits and drinking more water. Okay, but I feel like you're nurturing yourself. But especially right now, I feel like you're focused on your coin. I feel like you're focused on your money and you're building up your coin. So definitely I do see you working on yourself inside and out. Okay? Inside as in like grounding yourself. Making sure that not just any person has access to you, because you, like whichever areas that I'm reading for, a lot of people don't deserve to have access to you. Not just anybody deserves to have access to you, especially because you overgive. You tend to be a giver. And it doesn't help that you're passionate, you know? It's like a little kid at a candy store. You want this candy or this candy? And when you choose, you're like, I want that one. Like, but hella excited. Okay? But with this Queen of Pentacles, it's showing me that you're definitely focused on your money and you're focusing on yourself. You see how she's looking directly at this? Like nothing else. She's not worried about anything else. And I think it got to a point where your health started declining, because that's a big thing for whatever. Again, this is not going to be for everybody. This is a specific group of Aries that I'm picking up on, okay? But whatever this is, like, it had to take for your health to start declining, even if it was a minor way, for you to start being like, okay, I need to start distancing myself from certain people. I need to give myself space. And that's a pretty good thing. It wasn't easy, okay? But I do see that you decided to put down conflict and chaos. That's what this is, conflict and chaos. Fights. Yeah, look, your back is turned completely against this. Okay, so Five of Wands upright means fighting. You see how they're like all those things are bashing against each other, as well as competition. So a few messages. Some of you guys know your potential. You know that in whatever career, whatever skill you have, I don't know why my hair is like doing that weird thing. Whatever skill you this particular group of Aries have, there's no competition. All right. And even in love, like when you look back at this person, you know that there's a part of you that feels like there's going to be something that's always missing. They're always going to be comparing their other romantic partners to you because you left a mark on them. Okay. And not in a bad way. Like maybe it could have been like a certain type of thing. Maybe you were nice to them. Maybe you cared about them. But I feel like you turned your back on that. Okay. So that's interesting. I also get too, for the other Aries or other groups of Aries, some of you guys decided that it's not worth fighting anymore. You have wasted enough time, effort, energy, money into this relationship, and there's no point because it's not getting anywhere. So you stop fighting for it. You stop fighting for this relationship. You stop fighting for this investment to work for you guys. And you started focusing on yourself and your money. That's good. That's your overall energy. Okay, let's see. So even with me trying to keep this reading very general, Aries, I do get lovey vibes or romantic partner vibes. But this is somebody that you're letting go and walking away from. Maybe this is like, you know how people say cycles? Like cycles, not psycho, cycles. Okay, but for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe you are dealing with the cycle, so please be careful. That's some of you guys. Okay, that, things could be fun, but toxicity is on a whole different level. All right, that shit ain't cute. I'm gonna say that right now. But maybe that's what this person is used to. Maybe they're used to toxicity, and maybe when they're not getting their own way, like it's kind of like they throw an adult tantrum, but they do it in different ways. Okay, because I see this person is completely immature. But yeah, I definitely do get love vibes here. Let me see. On the basis of family, like I'm going to keep it general for family and friends, and then I'm going to go back into the love interest. All right? For friends, I feel like you're also moving out of, you're probably, how do I say this? You probably started noticing like a little bit of a distance or a little bit of a communicative barrier between you and your friends. I feel like you're evolving, especially because you're learning to accept how you feel on the inside. And that's not something that's easy for Aries. Aries is usually like, okay, I got hurt, I'm still going to fight. No, like you can't be bleeding everywhere while you're fighting unless your life depends on it, but it doesn't right now. Okay? Your life actually depends on you, dressing your wounds and caring for yourself physically. That's where your life is at right now, okay? But I noticed that Aries tend to have like a warrior tendency where whether they get hurt on the inside, like, emotionally, or even like a traumatic break, or even like if they get hurt physically, they still keep going instead of sitting their asses down and recouping. And I think that's I admire that because it's not easy to do, but at the same time, you have to be careful, okay? It doesn't have to be like that all the time. Okay, so back to friends. Again, I feel like these people are not on your level. And, it doesn't mean that you're better than them. It doesn't mean that they're bad people. It just means that they're no longer part of your vibration, okay? Like while you're moving up and becoming better, they're staying the same. So you guys don't see eye to eye anymore. You guys are not on the same level. So there's a disparity. There's a gap. You see that? There's a gap. So I definitely do feel like on the basis of your friends, they're just not on your level anymore. In regards to your family, I feel like something, especially around the holidays, it feels like something's missing with you and your family because like it's all superficial. It's all impressions. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty of things, like there's no emotional connection. There's no real emotional connection. There's no real emotional bond between you guys. Because even then, look, there's something missing. It's kind of like for somebody who was young, you realize that you had a lot of, even when you were young, you don't even have to be young now, but like you were probably somebody who was referenced as an old soul. And even when you were young, like you knew that they they didn't have the capacity to connect with you in the way that you needed them to. And it's not that they were dumb, it's just that they didn't know how to. So that's something completely out of their realm for them to even know about. However, you were aware about it. And that's the hard part too, is that because you're aware about it, it's up to you to pass that along and share that with the youngins in your family, okay? That's interesting. Okay. In regards to, now back to, this is all just from one card. I'm reading that from just one card, okay? So with your romantic connection, I feel like this person, not on the same level either. Emotional immaturity, but also flakiness. That's also what I'm getting. Sweet nothing, sweet empty promises. Knows how to definitely put words, sweet words in your ear. But they'll make false promises and get your hopes up high and don't follow through, okay? They also do and say things that hurt your feelings, and they just have no idea what the fuck they're doing, okay? But this is somebody who this person didn't take you seriously, okay? They were not willing to commit to you. They didn't want that serious relationship, and that hurt you. There was something missing. You probably even questioned if this person loved you. Damn. Did I hit a note? Okay. I don't know if you noticed, but a whole book flew out when I said that. There's always a story when that happens. But I do feel like you feel as if this person, like if you didn't matter to them, or if they even had feelings for you, or what was the point in them like having you around. And the reason that they had you around wasn't the one you were expecting it. There was no love there. It was useful to them, convenient to them, and that's painful to hear. Okay? With this Eight of Cups here in the present energy, it is in reverse. I feel like, okay, how do I say this? I feel like emotionally and romantic feelings have gone out the window. I mean, you probably find this person still attractive. You notice that, right? Whenever you stop losing, or you start losing feelings for people and they start becoming less attractive. But I feel like you still find this person attractive. I feel like there's still some type of feelings there, but it's not romantic. I feel like there's no real emotional connection between the two of you guys. If anything, it's more like physical and fun-based, like the night energy, okay? Like almost young adult energy. I hope you get me. Like just like one night stands, in it for fun, situationships, friends with benefits, that type of stuff, okay? I feel like even though you're not emotionally connected to this person, there's a lot of hurt feelings that are there. And it's hard because even then you're looking at him. Like, sorry. Okay, maybe for some of you Aries, this is a dude, okay? But I usually like to keep it general. I like to keep it for men and women. But there was an Aries woman that needed to hear that. All right? So, sorry. But this goes for men and females. Men and women. But I do feel like even though there's no emotional connection there and you know it's not going to go anywhere, there's still hurt feelings there. And I think it has to do with the fact that this person made you question yourself if you were good enough, okay? Again, this is not for every Aries. This is for the ones who need it the most. But you're in the process of working through it. But notice that you're looking at him and he's looking at you, right? And his cup is empty and you have all these. Wow. You probably realize that you were an option to this person. Like they had multiple options, whether with other people, third parties. Maybe like they were going back and forth in their own head to commit to this person, to not commit to this person, to commit to this person, to not commit to this person. And this isn't a game. Your heart is not a game. So the fact that they did that, wow. This is somebody too, like, I would say please be careful because again, they know how to really talk and say sweet nothings, Aries. And this person, especially with them being a knight, I feel like I don't think this person is going to change. Like, this person is going to be like 30 and 40 years old doing the same shit, you know? Meanwhile, you're a fucking priestess over here. I hope you know that. That's high ranking. That's high ranking shit. So even while this person is a fucking knight status, that you're still giving them the time of day. And I think that's also probably another thing that bothers you. That's just like, dude, I know I'm this like amazing person. I know I have all this to offer. I'm this. Like, and you see how she's pissed too? She's like, this is how you treat me? Like, literally, like, look at her face, like stone cold and everything. Like, do you realize who the fuck I am? I'm a high ranking individual, and this is how you treat me? You give me an empty ass cup? What the fuck am I supposed to do with the empty ass cup? Like, I think there was like a meme or some shit where it's like, it's not nothing like that, but that's just the energy that I'm getting with this. Like, I think there's a girl and she's yelling at her dude that she's talking to, and she's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with $200, Steven? Cash at me right now. She's like, give me what I'm worth. Wow. Dude, that's fucking powerful. Wow, that was pretty cool. But yeah, I feel like your feelings are hurt. Like, I'm a high-ranking official, and you didn't even see what I was or what I am. And you know, sorry, I didn't even mean to put the official, but High Priestess, she is a high-ranking court card. Okay? So for you to even have, yeah, I'd be a little salty too. For you to have given someone who was not even on your level a chance, and for them to make you feel like you weren't worth it when you were the one who gave them a chance, that's fucked up, bro. And the fucked up part too was that I feel like for those of you who were this, you were trying to upgrade this into something else. You were probably trying to upgrade this individual into a king, into an emperor, into something you know they could be, but they chose to do this stupid shit. Okay? Alright, Aries. So, with this High Priestess card, it tells me that you are intuitive. Okay? So you're following your instincts. Don't be hard on yourself when it comes down to emotions either. Okay? Because that's water energy as well. I feel like you're trying to go with the emotion when it comes down to your emotion. Wow. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. But I feel like, yeah, you're trying to go with the emotion of what you're feeling, you know? And yeah, right now you're a little stuck on the emotions and there's something you can't let go, you can't shake off. But that shitty feeling, I know it sucks and it's uncomfortable. That shitty feeling, remember that shit, okay? And be like, I am not going to allow anybody to make me feel that way again because someone else made you feel like this about yourself, made you second guess yourself, made you forget who the fuck you are, and now you're gonna remember, okay? Dude, your reading was intense as fuck. Alright. Now, off to the advice cards. Remember, my beautiful Aries, please let me know in the comments a type of name that you want for Aries. Let me know if the message resonated with you. Again, it's not going to be for everybody. It's for those who need it most. Also, keep in mind, I do offer personal readings. I offer $25 general readings, $45 in-depth readings, and $50 cord cuttings. What cord cuttings are basically giving yourself a fresh slate, letting go of people from the past, giving yourself a fresh start, and, you know, lightening up and refreshing your energy from all that negative shit. Washing all that shit away. Aries, some of you guys might need a cord cutting from this person, bro. Cord cutting has to do with a lot of healing and forgiving. That's why it's very impactful. Okay, let's see. Angels, ancestors, spirit guide. Okay, that's one. I ask that you please give me insight. Wow. I ask that you please give me insight. Thank you. One more card for Aries, December 2021. Thank you. Okay. Wow. I just love how the oracle cards fall into the reading. That's beautiful. Okay. So first, I don't know if you caught it, but I rolled my eyes right now when I got the first oracle card. And the reason why, before I even read the message off of it, I want to say to these Aries dealing with this person, because you guys will know who I am, okay? You will feel that in your heart. You will feel that in your chest. You will feel that shit in the pit of your stomach when I say it, okay? But whoever you like, for those of you Aries who are dealing with this type of individual, emotionally immature, emotionally manipulative, emotionally unavailable, please be careful because they do this shit out of a game. Okay, especially for those Aries who gave this person multiple chances, multiple opportunities, and you kept getting let down. This person sees that shit as a game. Are they gonna let me back in? Are they gonna talk to me again? You know, or even like some of them are real cocky, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's a matter of time before she unblocks me. It's a matter of time before they reach out to me and call me. It's a matter of time before they come crawling back to me." Please be careful with that, okay? I don't like that energy at all. And I say that, wow. Literally, number 10. This person fucked you up, bro. This is what they did to you. Okay? My Aries that are men and women, you guys went through this, all right? That's the energy that I was getting, and I don't like it. And also notice, too, I'm about to show you something. Oh, my God, why? Have you ever heard of that phrase where it says something about you giving people second chances sometimes gives them another bullet to reload their gun with because they missed the first shot? That's what this is. All right, look at a knight. And what are knights usually known for? Hunting things down or going after things, right? And then look at hunter. All right, you see how they have a bow and arrow? Look at where you're at next. I know this is swords, but this could also be just something sticking out of your body. And the fact that he's literally like holding a fucking bow and arrow and going, that's you. And he's trying to be like, okay, I didn't do anything. Like when they hurt you, whether it's emotional, mental, some of you guys, it is physical. I just got that. And I definitely don't fucking like that. Please be careful. Okay, that's just a warning. That's not to scare. That's not for everyone. That's for those who need it the most. All right. But this person, whenever they hurt you, they don't second guess it. But you're the ones picking yourself up, like dealing with all the tears, dealing with all the pain, dealing with all the disappointment, and then they just come back to you as if it's a game. I don't like that shit. All right. Wow. All right, Hunter, track down your fears and desires. That's the only positive message I got from this. Track down your fears and your desires. Okay? Then next card you got was Seer. See beyond the current situation. And I like that it fits under it because look, I feel like some of you guys feel shamed or ashamed of yourself that you can't let this person go, that you can't quite shake them off from your energy or how you feel. Okay? There's some of you guys who are angry that this person did you the way they did. Some of you guys even regret the fact that you met this person, that you gave this person a chance. Some of you guys feel guilty that you can't even let this person go. However, and that, these oracle cards kind of go together, so I'm reading them together. So I read these separate, all on their own, right? And this was telling me the details about this card. Okay? But then notice how this card went with this card. And it went under it, right? That was the oracle card for that. And then now is a 3. This one, and this one. I can read them individually, and then I can put them in this order where I can read more messages. Some of you guys like that song, I Can Ride My Bike with No Handlebars, because I got it in my head when I was saying that. Okay. That's pretty cool. That was one of my songs too. Alright, but for some reason it just randomly came up. But don't be hard on yourself when it comes down to healing. Okay, there's people who, and that's the thing, you guys are used to being in like warrior combat mode. I don't got time to feel this. I don't got time to be wounded. I gotta get my ass up and I gotta fight. Some of you guys definitely do have a sense of humor because I also got what's that? Okay, it's the movie Color Purple, and it's the role that Oprah plays. I forgot her name. Is it Sophia? Okay, Sophia, where she's like, all my life I had to fight. That's you. That's you, Aries. Okay. So I definitely do get that. But for sure, like when it comes down to your emotions, don't be hard on yourself. Okay? You are allowed to feel things. You are human. Again, remember, some days you're gonna be happy and be like, okay, I didn't think about this person at all today. By the end of the day, when you lay back in bed, I didn't think about this person at all today. Other days you're gonna think about them and you're gonna feel salty. You're gonna be feeling a certain type of way, and that's okay. All right? Again, you're allowed to feel, let it go. All right? But there's a need for you guys to look beyond the current situation. Right now, it hurts your feelings. In the future, not so much. Okay? And you got so much to look forward to in the future. New connections, new opportunities, new experiences. This person is just going to be one day a faint memory that, I mean, yeah, it had a big imprint on who you are today. And that's up to you whether to determine if that's going to be a good thing or bad thing. Sorry, sometimes my words can't keep up with my thoughts. But yeah, I feel like one of these days, before you realize it, you're just going to look back and be like, that person hurt me so bad at one point in my life, but now they're just a distant memory. And I feel like you're going to just wish them well, good luck, wish them the best, but keep it moving on your end. And that's all you can do. Okay? Because you got room to grow. This person doesn't want to grow. They want to still play the same games. So let them play. Ooh. Okay, so with this High Priestess, literally, right, the High Priestess, underneath it is a mirror guardian. Take time to reflect. And this one is a seer, okay? So you got Hunter, Seer, and Mirror Guardian. And right now it's just telling you to take time to reflect, and that's underneath the Pisces. And even then, I think it's funny because remember how I told you Aries, you know, they don't really do good with their emotions or sitting with it that well. So they're like, fuck, I gotta do this? Really? That's what her face is showing me. Like, really? I guess. But this reflection is very important for you. It's very needed and it's essential for your process and letting go of this person. Okay? If you don't do this, then you're gonna be that person who 20 years down the road they still are stuck on someone. Okay? And that's happened in life. That's, you know, we've all seen that. We've all seen where, like, it could be our parents, it could be our grandparents, it could be our aunts and uncles, or even just people that we've met through just walking around in this world, right? Where there's someone who's still so caught up on their ex, but their ex is out there living their best fucking lives, not even thinking about them. You know what I mean? And this person is heartbroken, spending the rest of their life, like, trying to figure out how to live without this person, and they can't, you know? Don't be that person. And I don't think you are. So that's why I said it's important that you face yourself now, you face your truth, you face your pain, you face everything now. Because if not, you'll experience it later. And when you experience it later, it'll be a lot worse. All right? So, my beautiful Aries, that is what I got for you in your reading. Remember that I do offer personal readings. If you're interested in those, please email me or contact me. Again, please come up with a name for Aries. And then let me know in the comments if this reading resonated with you or helped you in some sort of way. I really hope it did. Thank you so much for joining me and have a good night.